Welcome to this video. In this video I would like to show and explain to you how you can copy and paste data from an Excel file manually into an SAP screen. In one of the previous videos I got a comment and a question basically asking how to paste line item information in the transactions FB50 or FV50 because this for the user is currently not working, and therefore I am producing this video to give you an answer. And generally speaking, if you have some questions left also at other videos, just put in a comment. I always try to give you an answer and probably to produce own videos if this makes sense. And also as a disclaimer, so let's open up directly the FB50 transaction. This is a transaction to post general ledger SAP documents. This approach is not 100% completing this requirement, unfortunately, due to restrictions within the SAP GUI itself. So if you really would like to paste all the data, all the line item information, then I recommend to use other technologies like SAP GUI scripting, like batch input data, or creating an own ABAP program to do this. But basically this approach can be useful to support manual interaction with the SAP system. And to do this, basically we first of all, to paste in the information into SAP GUI, we have to analyze the structure of the screen itself to be able to prepare our Excel file. So therefore here we have, within the line item information, we can see we have a couple of columns, and it's important to rebuild this structure also in the Excel file. So let's open up an Excel file, put it on the left side and the right side, and here we can see the first of all we having the general ledger. So the first one is we have to enter the general ledger. So let's do this. Then the next column, the short text, is an input field just in display mode, so not in edit mode. So this, of course, we can't input some data and we'll leave it blank. The next one is one restriction in the SAP GUI. We can't copy and paste data from a drop-down because this is basically the indicator to decide whether this is credit or debit. So unfortunately we have to leave this column also blank. The next one is basically the amount in document currency. So for example, just enter 100. Then the next one we're having local currency amount. This is also, we can't input, and then we're having the text code. So for example, enter V0. Then text certification code we also leave empty. Then within here, the next we have again one restriction in the SAP GUI. We can't copy and paste data from a checkbox. So this would be an after work we have to do manually after pasting in the information. And within here, we also don't have to leave this column blank. We just ignore it at all. Then the next one here is the assignment. And let's continue, for example, to within here we also value date we leave empty, and text, for example, just enter test. Then we would like to continue until cost center, and here we can see two restrictions. We have a button that we have to ignore. Then we have the company code, we have the trading partner number, we have the business area and the trading partner business area. So we're having 1, 2, 3, 4 columns, 4 fields. And then we're having again a checkbox that we ignore at all in the Excel file. And therefore we're having 4 columns. So 1, 2, 3, 4. And within here we paste in the cost center. And for example, let's do this 4 times just for demo purpose. I would like to use within here 4 line items. And now it's important to to copy and paste the data from the Excel file into the SAP screen, we have to select all of the data, so the area within the Excel file, and then we're using Control-C to copy the whole area. Next, what we're gonna do is we switch to the SAP system, in this case the transaction FB50, and within the first column and the first line item, we therefore paste in the information. So make sure that you're scrolling to the left. And here we set the focus into general ledger account, and then as mentioned, we're using Control-V to paste in this information. And here we can see that now this data has been copied, so all of the data are in here. If within here we can see we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 line items available in here in the display, in the overview, even though, as you can see from the scroll bar, you of course can enter more line items. But this is once again a restriction in the SAP GUI. So probably let's do this 4 more times to have for example, 12 line items. So if I now copy all the data, so now I'm having selected and copied 12 data, and if I'm going to the first line, first column, and using Control-V, then within here, let's see this by hitting the enter key or scrolling down. So hitting the enter key, okay, here we have to enter one date, and then here we can see that just 10 line items have been entered. So let's do this once again to see that also this error message has not made any difference. So now again, Control-V to paste in, we're having just 10 line items. So once again, a restriction, but I think that this approach can support you in your daily life. And as mentioned, if you really have large data and also would like to include some checkboxes and would like to pre-fill and set the drop down, then you can do this as well via an ABAP coding, SAP GUI scripting, batch input, and so on. And yeah, by said this, if you have any questions left, please put them in the comment sections. Please like this video, and please do not forget to subscribe to not miss great upcoming videos. Thank you so much, and see you in the next video.